Hello, this is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall, and today we're going to be taking yet another look at Microsoft Bob. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm doing another Microsoft Bob video. I did a video about Microsoft Bob for Christmas Day in 2016, which was a little over a year ago. But, I thought that, since other people have been doing Microsoft Bob related videos the last couple of months, I should do another one to kind of fit in with the crowd. But this time, instead of an actual overview, I'm going to do a less formal, laid-back video of Microsoft Bob where I just show myself doing stuff on it, messing around, tinkering with stuff, all in real time. So we're going to be doing this on my Corner Packard Bell, the Multimedia D132. Very wonderful little computer here. And I've got this running Windows 95, and you're probably wondering why I'm going to be running Microsoft Bob on Windows 95 when it was designed more for Windows 3.1. Well, Microsoft Bob was still being sold when Windows 95 came out in August of 95, and it was also featured on the Microsoft Exposition CD-ROM, which came out with Windows 95, so it still kind of counts in my opinion. So go ahead and fire it up. Got it on the desktop here. Psychedelic, man. Alright, I need to set my user count up on here. Just a quick little overview of the history. Microsoft Bob came out in, I believe, March of 1995. Was a huge commercial failure, and it's looked back upon with laughter. But I still like it. It's flawed but enjoyable. And yes, this guy Rover here was what eventually brought us the Office assistants in Office 97. The paperclip. All right, put in some information here. Okay, I skipped through all that because it was asking for some personal information, and I don't want you coming over here and treating my home like it was an amusement park. So, Microsoft Bob has this feature, which I've never really taken advantage of, where you can have multiple user accounts. So right here, it's asking me to set up a special room just for myself, where I'm the only user that has access to that said room. So I'm the only user here, but we'll go ahead and set a private room up. Let's just do a study. Okay, will you be starting DOS or Windows programs from inside your home? Yes, I am. Go get them. I'm just going to find software I have installed on my computer so I can access them through Microsoft Bob. Alright, may I show you around? Nah, I've been using this program for a while. Heck, I remember the first computer I ever ran Microsoft Bob on was my Dell Dimension 2350, and it was running Windows XP. But it ran just fine because Windows XP is 32-bit. It still had support for 16-bit applications. This was in 2005, and I found it on diewindowshistory.de. It was a German website about the history of Microsoft Windows. It's still around, actually, but I haven't been back there in a long time. Alright, here's the Bob living room, where we have access to the calendar, clock, money, a checkbook so we can by BMW in Microsoft Bob's name. It's completely legal. Trust me on that. Or letter writer, which is a basic word processor. Home organizer, email, which requires an email service that no longer exists, and a card file for addresses. So, where should we start? I'm making music. Okay, enough of that. Let's go to the calendar here. Weird seeing the year 2018 being shown in Microsoft Bob. Apparently there's going to be a half moon tonight. We can add an event for, okay, how do I get to April? Oh, there we go. Alright, April 1st. That's going to be Easter. I guess 12 a.m. Upload Nostalgia Mall Easter Special. And I'll set it a reminder for one day before. And there we go. And you got a month view, a week view, a day view. Basic calendar mumbo jumbo there. Got a clock, which is more or less just an alarm. Nothing exciting there. Here's the Bob letter writer, which is just your basic old-fashioned word processor. Type here. Okay. This is not a very convenient way to look for fonts. Especially when your computer has a whole bunch of them. I use Arial 14 because I'm a boring person. Heck, we can even save it if we'd like. Okay, I want to save it to the hard drive. I might not. Save it in a .text format. And since this is a 16-bit program, we can only use 8 characters. And you can see my documents folder is looks a little funny there. So we'll just name it Bob. And there we go. Okay, what else should we try here? The household manager. Oh, what can we do here? Oh, we can make more music. Collections. Let's just build a new list. List of vintage computers. Please describe your new list. It's a list of my vintage computers. Dummy. How many columns? I don't know. 5? You know what? Forget that. Here's something a little bit more sensible. Software collection. Windows 95. Category operating system. Company Microsoft. Serial number. Don't have that right now. Phone support. Don't have that. Fatty Bear's Day Surprise. Game. Humongous. And, Microsoft, how about Office 95, Office Suite, Microsoft. So yeah, nothing exciting there. There's really no good ways of customizing stuff in these Microsoft Bob applications, unlike stuff like Microsoft Office. But of course, this was designed for very, very low-end consumers, and everything was kind of dumbed down in a way. Let's check out the card file, or the address book, I guess is what it's called. Okay, I can't really be putting anyone's personal information here on YouTube, so, Mr. Peter Norton. 123 Utility Avenue. Telephone number 1-900-490-FREAK. Bonus points if you get that reference there. Notes. He will sell you utilities and protection. There we go. We got Peter Norton's contact info there. That's his real contact info there if you want to message him. And what you're probably all here to see, Microsoft Bob came bundled with Geo Safari. I remember playing on actual Geo Safaris back in elementary school, back in first grade. And I was playing some Geo Safari game with some teacher or teacher assistant back in first grade, and I had the stupid idea to cheat at the very end. Oh, I got in trouble. Don't cheat, folks. It's not nice. Anyway, this game is hosted by someone that's not Rover Retriever. I forget this guy's name. Mr. Core, I do love this game. I hope you will too. What should we do? Let's do geography. USA attractions. Okay, this is me playing. 45 seconds is fine.
Ready?
And of course, there's no attractions in North Carolina because this is the most boring state in the world, apparently. Where is this located? Volcanoes National Park. Hawaii? Oh, I was right.
Great.
I remember Geosafari's making that noise. Yellowstone National Park. Is that Montana? Oh my gosh, I was wrong. Wyoming? Oh. I'm failing at a children's game. That's depressing. Golden Gate Bridge. Oh yes, that looks just like the intro to Full House. Okay, that is obviously San Francisco.
Great.
Cape Cod National Seashore. I believe that's Massachusetts.
Great.
Mount Rushmore. Oh, that's simple. That's South Dakota. You kiss your mother with that mouth? Okay. Niagara Falls. That would be New York.
Great.
Denali National Park. Eesh. Not familiar with that place. Okay. Okay, one more shot. Alaska? Oh, well, there we go. Can't say I'm familiar with Alaskan landmarks. Sears Tower. Oh, I know that. That's Chicago, Illinois.
Great.
Family Matters and Keenan and Kel took place in that town. I've always wanted to visit Chicago. I hear it seems like a good place. All right, Grand Canyon, or the Graham Canyon, as they would say on the Rugrats. That's Arizona.
Great.
I get it. Everything's great. Crater Lake National Park. I just guessed on that one.
Good one.
Carlsbad Caverns National Park. Now, I gotta admit, I really don't know much about national parks and where they are. Okay, not Missouri. Is it this place in... Okay, not California. New Mexico. Again, I just guessed right there.
Great.
I do know this national park. That's in Florida. Okay, Gateway Arch, I believe that's Missouri. Alright, next question. The Alamo. I hear they have a nice basement with an old-fashioned bicycle down there. Again, extra points if you get that reference.
Good one.
And that's in Texas, I'll tell you what. I don't know, another national park. Glacier National Park. Apparently nothing's in Oregon. Why did I select New Mexico? Oh. Okay, I completely missed that one. Yosemite National Park. I believe that's California. Yep.
Great.
So basically saying that I could have done better, but okay. Alright, let's get out of here.
See you later.
Before any more of my intelligence is insulted. My dog had an infection and looked like a log. Okay, let's change this to my private study. But before we do that, I need to do one more thing in the living room, or else my good friend Elmo3 will throw a fit. There we go. Living room is now on fire. It's a tradition in Microsoft Bob. Okay, let's change the destination of this door to Billy's Contemporary Study. Well, contemporary for 1995, I suppose. But then again, as you know, I do still live in 1995 in many ways. It's a room just for you, Billy! Okay, let's start decorating this. Actually, let's get rid of a few things. I'm sorry, little puppy dog. Okay, let's add something to the desk here. Now, there was a special OEM version of Microsoft Bob put out by Gateway 2000. And what I like about it is that you can add an actual Gateway 2000 desktop computer to as a decoration to Microsoft Bob. But unfortunately, this is the non-OEM version, so no Gateway 2000s in this video. And we get this very old school looking CRT there. Wow, very ahead of their time in 1995. We get a tablet. Let's just go with an old-fashioned CRT here, and we'll put it on the corner of the desk. And remember how Microsoft Bob earlier was scanning for applications already installed on the computer? Well, let's add one of those applications. We've got the Microsoft Bob applications there. And we've got my personal applications. Let's add Monster Truck Madness. And there it is. We can set it here on this shelf. And we can change the design of the box as well. Let's put it on a floppy disk, even though Microsoft Monster Truck Madness came on a CD-ROM. But who gives a crap about that? We'll put it there. We can double-click it, and that went well. Oh, there we go. We're not actually going to play that today. And let's do something a little bit unorthodox, but kind of cool. Let's go down to the programs here. Yes, you probably already guessed what I'm doing here. let's start Packard Bell Navigator from Microsoft Bob. A home environment within a home environment.
Welcome from Packard Bell. We offer you two computing environments to choose from, Packard Bell's Navigator or Microsoft Windows. You may also begin by taking a quick lesson on using the mouse.
Alright, let's do an Alt-Tab here. Bob, Navigator. Bob, Navigator. Bob, Navigator. And you get the picture there. Now, something else interesting about my private study. We can move this grandfather clock, and what do we have here? A safe. That is cool. That is pretty cool. Groovy, man. Was that the Bob icon in the lava lamp? Yep, there it is. Good old self-promotion. And I didn't mean to double-click that. That took us back out of the house, but I think we've done enough in Microsoft Bob for one day, so let's just go ahead and head back to Windows 95, a much more sensible interface. Or not, we'll just go to Packard Bell Navigator instead. I forgot I had that open. So yeah, that was another quick look at Microsoft Bob, a little bit more of a laid-back look, I guess you could say. So thank you for watching. Don't forget we got new videos every Tuesday and Thursday with videos sometime in between as well. Stay tuned this Sunday for a special Easter video. Also, if you want to support me on Patreon, do that as well if you would like to. The link for that is in the description. So until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off.